Well, again, Star Wars fans, I was perusing AliExpress and I ran across this because I was looking up actual lightsabers, you know, the ones with the LED lights and stuff. I might get one of those one day. But I've kind of held off because they're kind of expensive. They're a few $100s for a decent one. But I found this. It's a keychain of a lightsaber that happens to be a bottle opener. So this is a hidden scene from Return of the Jedi. And Luke is building his own lightsaber, I guess, before he goes up and, you know, does his thing. And so I suspect this keychain is mimicking that. It's got the faucet end there. This is not remotely close to that control box though. But you got a little bit of the chrome and black here, and then like what looks like to be a bronzish or brownish color here. So I assume it's the Return of the Jedi, Luke's lightsaber. So let's look at some dimensioning. Okay, first thing is how heavy it is. It is 76 grams, and it's die-cast metal, I assume. I guess you could always remove this, which I probably will. I don't know. Yeah, just looking at this thing, see how it's all pitted? You know, it's not a smooth surface. If that was plate stainless steel, or plate steel, I think it would be smoother. I don't think it'd be so pitted. So I suspect that's, you know, die-cast metal. Because this thing was really cheap also. Oh, my battery's gonna die. Oh, never mind. I'm a little curious how thick this is, because I have another one I'm gonna show you that's horrible. So this is 3mm thick. Hopefully that'll be durable enough over a long time. But it is ambidextrous, meaning you can lift it this way and that way, and obviously with either hand. So you can always, if it starts bending one way, if you just flip it over and start opening bottles that way, maybe it'll straighten itself out. Okay, now another thing is you might want to, I want to compare it to the 0.45 scale lightsabers from Master Replicas. So here's my 0.45 lightsaber collection. All the shiny ones are Master Replicas. All the other ones I designed and 3D printed myself. Sorry, they're not for sale. Shapeways went out of business and I don't have time to be selling stuff like this. If you're crazy, I'll sell one to you for $400 because I don't want to make this thing again, you know, painting it, 3D printing it. This is an actual Obi-Wan Kenobi one from Roman Props, where he measured he bought the real parts, measured them, and duplicated them. So that's the only real one I have, but the blade length is so short you can't really use it. So that's why I was looking at getting another one, but that'll be a different day. So looking at these, here's the Master Replicas one. So it's not 0.45 scale, right? It's definitely a smaller scale than that, but it's still kind of large. I can't really guess. You'd have to guess, you know, just looking at this, what that difference is. I don't know. All right, so let's see if it opens anything. So here's some of the bottle openers that I have. And this is a cheap thing you would get at like a airport. And it's a die-cast metal, you know, opener. But look what's happened. I'm pretty sure this was straight when I bought it. I don't think it was bent this way. I think just constantly opening bottles eventually started bending it. I could be wrong, but that's my recollection. But yeah, I glue some magnets to the back of these so I put them on the fridge. So with that, knowing that die-cast is weak, this is a Hot Wheels one. I've never even tried to open anything with this Hot Wheels because I feel like it can actually even flex that a little bit. I mean, it's like a $1 toy, so I just bought it because it's a cool idea. What's this thing called? Yeah, you'd think they'd say, but no, it doesn't say. Again, a magnet. This is like a professional's cork and opener. You know, it's all stainless steel. The bottle opener there, the bottle opener there, and then the cork thing. But you know, even stainless steel or chrome, I think this was chrome, my bad. This thing is not really pretty to look at, and possibly could spread tetanus. So maybe I should throw this away. But it's the one I use because it's strong, you know, it's bent steel. It's not cast, it's actually forged in a way. Yeah, I might have to get a new one. This is an Atwood, which is like an everyday carry kind of thing, but I don't find it to work very well. I mean, sure, it's strong, but you kind of want to have more real estate. You know, the wider it is, the easier it is to open. You can open it, but you probably want to pry it in 2 spots, you know, with this kind of narrowness. Alright, so here we have some locally made from Thailand cider that I just discovered today. I can't actually find soda with the cap like this. It has to be alcoholic, it seems. So I've never tried this, but I do like ciders. I really don't drink alcohol anymore. 5%, this is the original flavor. Well, so you saw me try 3 efforts. The hook itself, you know, maybe it's because it's not a sharp point. Maybe because it's not curved. You would think if they had a little bit of a curvature, you know, to match the curvature of a bottle top, then it would have more leverage. But it's just really grabbing one point, right, like that. And so it proved kind of difficult to open. Maybe you can find this where you live. I don't know, maybe they export where you are. That's weird. It almost tasted like a beer. The very first inhalation of air, I thought I was going to drink a beer, but it does end up tasting more like a cider in the end. Yeah, it's weird. As you smell it and it approaches you, you think you're going to drink like a Budweiser, but it ends up being a cider in your mouth. Alright, well, that's the original flavor. Alright, so now I had a failed practice run. Let's see if we can do this better. I am a righty. I'm going to jam this on 2 of these teeth here. Nope, still. It slipped. So, let's... that's a hard... I can't say for sure, which is because it was already open. This also has a height to it. I don't know. I feel like you should be able to open something the first time with something this wide. So I kind of feel like this is maybe not the best design to actually open bottles on the first try. You know what the best ones are? Like old Coca-Cola machines, you know, that dispense glass bottles. Where you lever it against the door. That's like the only one that I've seen that I can recall that opens it the first time. So this is, what is this? Indie Summer. Okay. Now that smelled fruity before I drank it, and it definitely tastes a little fruitier, but I can't. It also kind of tastes like incense or something, or perfume. It reminds me of perfume, which is weird. It doesn't. Yeah. I don't know about this Moose brand. I guess I would steer more towards. Here we go. I'm gonna mix the 2. I don't like things that taste like perfume, so you know, scent is a large part of taste. You know, it's not so bad when you mix the 2. That's probably the best way to drink it. That's just my personal opinion. If you're a cider aficionado, I guess you can give them a try, but I will never be buying these again. As to the actual thing here, I would not count on this opening bottles easily all the time. I'm just gonna, I guess, leave it on the fridge more as just, you know, something to talk about. But it's not detailed as well as Master Replicas, of course. It's similar to a lightsaber, but it was dirt cheap. It's not the best opener either, but it was dirt cheap. So I guess that's the best I can say about it. Do you want to waste your money on this? I don't know. If you're a diehard fan of Star Wars, I guess so. But if you're looking for something practical, save your money. Anyways, I'll leave a link. Alright, see you in the next random review.